Good morning, FSClub, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the only channel to get all your Farming Simulator news in one video for the day. Well, we are back with some FS Daily news. Seemed like it's been forever. But today, we're going to be going over some changes to Farming Simulator 22. We also have some news on the Landoll, and yes, we finally got some new mods to go over. And last will be a test and list. But before we get into that, make sure you spam the comment section below, hashtag FS Daily News. Roll that intro. Here we go.
Yeah, it feels like love. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Welcome back. Okay, so the first piece of news to talk about today is game improvements to Farming Simulator 22. So everybody has actually been giving Giants some feedback the last couple of weeks and months in response to their announcements and footage. The first thing they're going to be changing is season length. When they first introduced season cycles coming to Farming Simulator 22, a virtual year was supposed to consist of 12 days, meaning each day in game would be the equivalent of a month. Their goal was, and still is, to find a balance of challenging and relaxing gameplay mechanics that work for as many players as possible, regardless of their experience. For a lot of people, the duration of a year wasn't as appealing as they hoped, even though players will be able to decrease the speed of time in game even farther than before. Long story short, longer seasons. You can now increase the length of a month up to 28 days. Changes take effect after the current season is completed. Next one to talk about is changes to graphics. While gameplay programmers focus on gameplay mechanics and work on the gameplay side during the whole course of development, their tech guys do the same on their end, meaning the graphics still evolve between showing the first screenshot or trailer and the release of the game. Between the months old game build they showed at Gamecom, for example, and the version they're going to be releasing in a few weeks, a lot of graphical aspects and therefore the visual appearance have changed. They've got a lot of feedback on the aesthetics of Farming Simulator 22 and incorporated some changes while working on already planned improvements. They improved the level of detail of foliage to guarantee more beautiful transitions between colors. They fine-tuned screen space, ambient occlusion to create more natural shadows, resulting in more natural looking surroundings. And they also modified the color grading to achieve an overall more realistic and atmospheric feel. Long story short, improved various graphical aspects. Looks a lot better now. Okay, the last one to talk about is better sorghum. Sorghum or milo is an important crop, becoming even more important in recent years in warm climates. That is why it's considered a welcome addition to American players and a predestined crop to sow on the US Midwestern map Elm Creek. Of course, their more Mediterranean-inspired map Halt Balron, which I always butcher that name, also benefits from having sorghum available to grow. As sorghum farmers all around the world noticed, the process of harvesting sorghum wasn't quite accurate in the early version of Farming Simulator 22. Long story short, only the top of fruit gets cut off when harvesting now. Okay, so that is all the updates that they did on that. Okay, now next thing to talk about, some more Farming Simulator 22 news. Quick front loaders have been confirmed. Also, Giants have also released a trailer on the Zeter brand. If you guys want to take a look at that trailer, I will leave a link in the description. Okay, and now on to the next piece of news, and this is from FDR Logging, the first early look at the new interior for the Tiger Cut 880 for FS22. The only question I have with this is FDR Logging actually going to be putting out mods on the mod hub like they did at the beginning of FS19, or they're going to completely not worry about it and just do it from their site like they have been doing? And then after that, we have something from Agrotono, something he's been working on, as you guys can see from these pictures, a gator, but he has changed a lot of the colors. He had this to say about it: something that I only had 5 minutes to finish, now finished, and it has now been submitted to Giants for testing. And then now on to the last piece of news. It is from Custom Modding Parts Box, the Landoll 845 AG Law series right here. Remember, this will be for multi-games, ATS, FS19, FS22, and of course, PC, Mac, Xbox One, and PS4, and of course the next gens. They've always strived to bring more of a real life to games, and with that in mind, they are bringing part boxes. And yes, it will have functionality in Farming Simulator. Farming Simulator, this will have the function of repairing any implement machine that has its useful life ending. So that is very exciting right there. I cannot wait for this to be in FS19 and FS22. Okay, so that is all of the regular news for today. Let's head over to the console and take a look at the new console mods and updates we got for today. Okay, so the first new mod to talk about today is the W50 by Grabfeld-Schmiede. I believe that's how you say that. But here it is right here, the W50LA. 125 horsepower, 4,000 liters is its capacity, $24,500. Change the rim color to pretty much any color. So you want yellow, you can have it yellow. Design color, any color. Let me just change that so you can see what changes. Then we have main color, any color too. So let's change it to pink. As you see, that changes. It looks like you cannot change the red on the bottom or the bumper. Construction, you got capacity 4,000, 6,000. Go back up. 12,500 and 4,000. Oh, there we go. Base frame. You got red, you got black, you got gray, you got red, white, black, white, gray, white, and then back to red. Underbody protection, no or yes. Engine setup, you got the W50LAZ, which is 125 horsepower. The W50LA, which is 125 horsepower. So nothing changing in the horsepower. Wheel setup, you got standard. You got ND16R20s and then back to standard. Also, there is another one. This one though is 10 slots, and this one right over here is 7 slots. This is the LAS, which is 20,500, 125 horsepower. I'm pretty sure all this is still exactly the same, besides of course no carrier on the back. So red, black, main color, any color. So let's just change that to that. Ugh, I don't like that green. Base frame, you got red, black, gray, red, black, gray. Rear fender, you got no or yes. Hose connection, standard. Front, let's see, in the back to standard. Engine setup, you have the W50LAS, which is 125, and the W50LAS2, which is 125, and the W50LAS 150, which is 150 horsepower. And then we have wheel setup, standard, ND16R20s, and then back to standard. Let's actually take a look at this in game. Okay, so here it is in game. Let's get inside of it real quick. Let me make sure that nothing happens when we get inside. Doesn't look like it. Here is the interior. I mean, not too bad of an interior. Lights though. Let's see. 1 set of lights, 2 set of lights, 3 set of lights. So there's the lights right there. Turn signals. Yes, there is turn signals. Go back over here. Make sure the back one. Yep. Okay, top speed is only 39 miles an hour. I'll be quiet so you can actually hear the engine. Wow, I actually like that engine sound. Hey, let's turn it back over again. I like how it's, yeah. Sounds like it takes a minute to start up. Dashboard all lights up with the lights. Okay, so there's that truck right there. I'll tell you one thing though. Wow, those sounds are amazing on that. Okay, now the next mod after that is we have Mower for skid steer loader. This is from FS Minor. $3,100, 1.9 working meters, 15 horsepower is required on this. 9 miles an hour working speed. This is actually under the skid steer loaders. Let's see, it is only 2 slots. And then after that, we have something very unique. This is a Zoll Cynic. I believe that's how you say that. PZ19 from Felipe Pleasure 54. It's $12,000. Let's see, change rim color to any color. So there we go. We got design color, pretty much blacks, grays, and a red. And then we have main color, any color right there. So if you want to change it blue, you can have it blue. It's $13,300. This is under the miscellaneous category, and it is 5 slots. And then after that one, we have the AGM Electric Tricycle by Eric, Isaac, and Agro Mods. It is, let's see, 30 horsepower, $5,000. Wheel setup, you got standard, you got 2, and then back to standard. Let's see. It is only 1 slot, and this is under the miscellaneous section. Let's actually take a look at this one in game 2. And there it is. Wow. Okay, let's get on it real quick. Okay, so there we go. Let's see, map size, horn. Let's see, does it have lights? Oh, it does have lights. So it has 2 sets of lights on there. Let me turn the engine on. Top speed is 24 miles an hour. That's with the engine on right there. Wow, can't hear nothing. Oh, that also lights up on the back too. You see that? That lights up, and that lights up right there. And you got a headlight signal. Okay, so let's go. You know what? This is not actually that bad. Thomas, I'm turning. Look at that. Okay, gonna get dizzy. I like it. Okay, so that is the AMD Electric Tricycle. Okay, let's get to the only placeable for today. Okay, so the only placeable we have for today is this one right here, the Wooden Garden Gazebo by Fuzzo. It is $5,000, 8 slots on this, so let's go ahead and click on it. You can't, it doesn't look like it rotates. I'm trying to rotate it, doesn't rotate. Huh. So let's go ahead and place that real quick. So there we go, a bird looks like it's crawling up it. Okay, so nice little bitty, gazebo right there. Got a barbecue pit, got some chairs. Now, if only you could just like sit at the chairs and stuff. Oh, and also the light switch is right here, so it does have a light. Okay, so that is all of the new mods for today. Let's go, of course, over the new updates we got for today. Okay, so the first update for today is for the Russell Mash Acros 595. What changed on this one? Rims have been changed, improved monitor texture in the cabin, sounds have been changed, dirt texture improved, inside camera moving animations added, back work lights have been added, improved header animations, minor bug fixes, straw animation changes, and rim color configuration added. Okay, now the next one to that one we have is for the K257. What changed in this one? Added timber module, fixed foliage bending, reworked collisions for better winch performance, revised winch work, improved vehicle stability when using the transporter module, and minor improvements and fixes. And then after that one, we have the JCB TM320E. What changed on this one? Let's see. Various new color settings, added rear hitch for trailers, rear hoses repositioned, new model of beacon light, engine sound change, main arm rotation and elevation adjusted from 50 to 60 degrees, improved arm distance from 160 centimeters to 180 centimeters, and the type of horn has been changed. Then after that one, we have the OMBU trailer pack. What changed on this one? Visual errors corrected on model. And then the next one after that one, the Joskin Tinker. What changed on this one? Added slurry transport version and added some tire configurations. And then the next one after that one, the Lizard 180. The changelog on that one, greater variety of tires. And then we also have the Farm Supply Pack. The changelog on this one added sugar beet pallet and sack and small changes. And the next one after that one, Ice Cafe. The changelog on that one added ice cream parlor, French translation added, and file cleaned up. Okay, now only 2 more left. The first one of those 2, we have Animal Statue. What changed on this one? Both animal statues are now also available with lighting and French translation added on that. And then the last one, the Classic Fence Pack. What changed on this one? 2 new fences added, names adjusted, shop sorted, and clear areas added. Okay, so that was the new mods and updates for today. What's left to go over? Of course, that testing list. In testing, yes, these all do say PC, but of course, some of these will be hitting console testing. But on PC, we have the Beckery Farm 2K21, Bale and Vehicle Shelter 2, Buildings Pack, Chevrolet Series Brazil, Cultivator 13 Arms, Farm Buildings Pack, Farm Halal, Fint Cargo Package, FS19 for Schritt T088 Pack, Gersted G90, Kraz 257, Lizard GHRE 75, Lizard Short Timber Trailer, Lizard Sismnik, Metal Sheds with Solar Panels, NL27, Patinary Trailer Pack, Pickup F250 Brazil, Rugal PLT 600, Riverside Shed Pack, Timbered Farm Pack, Wither Farm Shed Pack, and that is it. Number will be tested is only 5. Current time, guys, is only 1 workday. So that was the news, new mods, and testing list for today. Today's schedule at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We are back on live streams. I don't know what we're actually going to be streaming tonight. It is a sponsor stream, so Farming Simulator 19 or something else. Let me know in the comment section below. Well, anyways, if you haven't already smashed that like button, make sure you guys do. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that sub button and ring that bell. Have an awesome day, farmers. Peace.
Man, I always had stories about the city life and
into crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about.